Kindergarten, I just loved seeing your smiling faces last night at the parade. It made me so happy and kind of sad that I haven't been able to see you for so long. I wish we were back in kindergarten. So, I'm reading this book called Huggapotamus, and it just reminds me how much I love having you in my class every day, and I love hugging you, and I love teaching you. So, here we go. Looks like a pretty good hippo right there, doesn't it? Okay. Albert was his parents' pride and joy. When he smiled for the first time, his mother jumped up and down with delight. "Look at our baby," she cried out. "Isn't he wonderful?" Whether Albert was taking his first steps or learning his ABCs, or even when he was doing nothing at all, they couldn't help but hug their one and only hippo. "Why do you hug me all the time?" Albert asked. "Because we love you so much," his father replied. "You're our little huggapotamus," his mother added. Albert smiled. A hug shows that you care about someone, he thought as he went out to play. Waddling through the dense jungle, Albert spotted Benny. He quietly tiptoed up behind his friends and gave him a super strong hippo hug. Uh-oh. You think Benny liked his super strong hippo hug? "Yow!" Benny roared. "What are you doing?" "Hugging you," Albert replied. "Don't you like hugs?" "Not when they're so strong," Benny said. "I'm playing hide and seek, and you gave away my hiding place." "I'm sorry," Albert said. "Can I play with you?" "No," Benny said as he slid back into the bushes. Oh, I bet that made Benny sad, huh? I mean, Albert. Benny's the lion. Albert spotted Jasmine jumping rope by the waterfall. He ran up and gave her a squeeze. "Ouch," Jasmine said. "What are you doing?" "Hugging you," Albert replied. "Don't you like hugs?" "Not now," Jasmine said. "I wasn't ready. Just look at me." "I'm sorry," said Albert. "Can I play with you?" "No," Jasmine said as she untangled herself. He's trying to be friends, and so far he's not making many friends, is he? Albert padded over to the savannah. Badge was just about to score a goal. "I love you, little monkey," Albert shouted. "Ah!" Badge exclaimed. "What are you doing?" "Hugging you," Albert replied. "Don't you like hugs?" "You made me miss my shot," Badge yelled. "You're just too rough." "I'm sorry," Albert said. "Can I play with you?" "No," said Badge as he dashed after the ball. Albert slumped down in the shade of a bobaba tree. "I was only trying to show my friends how much I care about them," Albert thought. "Now nobody wants to play with me." Albert watched as Benny, Jasmine, and Badge began a game of freeze tag. "I wish I could play too," he said, "but nobody wants a clumsy hippo in their game." Then Albert looked up and saw that Benny had been tagged. He was frozen in place. "Benny needs my help," Albert said. He barreled toward his friends, rushing faster and faster. "I'm coming!" Albert ran so hard the earth trembled. He ran so hard the trees shook. He ran so hard his friends stopped playing. "Oh no," Benny thought. "Not again!" But Albert remembered what his friends had said about his hugs. Too strong, too rough, not now. He slowed down and skidded to a stop just before he reached Benny. "Can I play with you?" Albert asked in a calm voice. "I won't hug you unless you want me to, and I promise not to be so rough." "Sure," said Benny, letting out a deep sigh. "You're it." Oh, I like that his friends used their words to tell him how they felt. When the game ended, Benny, Jasmine, and Badge huddled together. What's the matter? Albert asked. Did I do something wrong? No, Jasmine said. We're proud of you. Now we want to give you a hug. Is that okay? Albert nodded and smiled shyly as they wrapped their arms around him. Not too strong, not too rough. The perfect hug for a Huggapotamus. I love you, kindergarten. I miss you, and I wish I could hug each and every one of you. Have a great day.